All right, let's take a look at 661. Aluminum reacts with oxygen to produce aluminum oxide. Calculate the mass of aluminum oxide that can be produced in the reaction if 55 grams of aluminum and XX oxygen has a 69% yield. First of all, we see the most beautiful words in all of chemistry, excess. So that means we get to forget about and not worry about oxygen. Aluminum is only going to be our limiting factor. Next, they tell us that we have 55 grams of aluminum to start off with. How much aluminum oxide can we make in theory? Well, 1 mole of aluminum has a mass of 27, but I should use my decimal points here. Where, oh, where did my periodic table go? Where, oh, where could it be? Oh, I'm having to stand up to get to my periodic table. And now I'm coming back to the table. All right, aluminum. 26.9815 grams of aluminum according to my periodic table per 1 mole of aluminum. Now I have moles of aluminum. I've gone from grams of aluminum to moles of aluminum. I don't want moles of aluminum, so I'm going to get rid of them. I'm following that diagonal pattern, right? Now I need to switch substances. I need to go from aluminum to aluminum oxide. It's a ratio of 4 to 2. 4 moles of aluminum for every 2 moles of aluminum oxide. Now I have moles of aluminum oxide. I don't want moles of aluminum oxide. I want grams of aluminum oxide. 1 mole of aluminum oxide, I go to my periodic table. Two aluminums at 26.9815 grams each. 3 oxygens at 15.9994 grams each. That gives me 102 grams. So I've got 102 grams of aluminum oxide per 1 mole of aluminum oxide. Multiply everything on top, divide through by everything on the bottom. And that gives you, oh, there's a decimal there, right? You can see that. Whoops. That gives us 103 0.96 on our calculators, or 104 grams of aluminum oxide. Now, this is how much we should be able to produce in theory if we use that entire 55 grams of aluminum. That's our theoretical yield. That's how much we should be able to make. Now, if we read this problem, they're telling us that we're really lousy at our jobs, that we're only able to make 69% of what we're supposed to. We have a 69% yield. Now, percent yield, remember, is your actual yield over your theoretical yield times 100. And what they're asking for in this problem is for you to solve for what that actual yield is. They're giving you the percent yield. You just solved for your theoretical yield, that 104. times 100. We do the algebra. Another way to think about it is we can only make 69% of what we're supposed to be able to make. So 104 times 0.69, and that gives us an actual yield of 71.8 grams.